Hi, this is Patty, coach and mentor using evolutionary astrology. And this video is about my answer to a question that I am being asked quite a bit. And that is, do you believe in astrology? It's funny how astrology still has a certain shady and even obscure image within our society. Ask any random person about astrology, and most of them will answer that they don't actually believe the little horoscopes that they find in ladies' magazines, for instance. And to be really honest with you, you shouldn't. For one, they are extremely generic, and most of the time they're actually made up by the editors of these magazines. And the other day I also saw an Instagram post by a talk show host Ellen, and she gave us the horoscopes sign by sign for the coming week, and it was really, really funny, of course, but obviously made up and doesn't really help the image of astrology, of course. So the reason I make this video today is because I am being asked the question, do you believe in astrology? Quite a lot. And actually, it usually goes with a certain face. Do you believe in astrology? That face. And and I remember working as a project manager years and years ago for a tech company, Philips. And it was around that time that I started studying astrology. And one day I happened to mention it to him, and he looked at me with that face. Astrology? Do you believe that nonsense? And of course, I was so enthusiastic about astrology and what it could do for people's development. So that was quite a blow for me, and it actually took me years to get over this remark. And of course, there's a lot of ignorance around this subject, around astrology. How people don't know what it actually is. And the art of astrology was huge in the old days, but it has been under wraps in our scientific age for quite a long time already. And now you see it's starting to come up again. And so the question, do you believe in astrology, these days still has quite a lot of judgment in it. And because, let's be honest, I work as a coach and a mentor using evolutionary astrology every day. And I have helped hundreds of clients with this kind of astrology. And when people ask me this question, they know this, or I have just told them. And it would be very weird if I answered, well, astrology, I use it, but I don't actually believe in it. And I think that the word believing is part of the problem, because believing for me is very strongly related to religion and strong-held belief systems. Like astrology is equal to religion or a belief system. For me, astrology is a language. It's a language of symbols. And in my daily work, I mix conventional language, psychological language, and symbolic language, which proves for me to be very powerful and helps people making substantial changes in their lives. Conventional and psychological language appeal very much to the head and the mind, and symbolic language much more appeals to the heart. And we need both. We need our heads, our minds, and we need our hearts. The symbolic language of astrology invokes images and feelings, as they are mostly presented in stories and metaphors. And what I see happening all the time in my clients when I use this symbolic language of evolutionary astrology, something very strong awakens in them. They start awakening to who they really are, their true essence, who they are meant to be. And they feel it in their hearts, in their guts, and in their bones. This is truly me. How wonderful it is to have a tool to do that for you. And of course, the next step is integrating it, developing it, and start acting from it. Take it to the here and now in our 3D arena called life. And you can call it personal development, spiritual development, or leadership development. Astrology is a very, very powerful tool to help you grow. And there's nothing woo-woo about that. And now I'm curious about your take on this subject and this question. Do you believe in astrology? And I would love you to leave a comment below. And if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Really encourages me to make more videos like this. Bye.